Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Cal.
I'm X.
Welcome back to the show, X.
Yeah, glad to be here.
Well, the one that showed up on time.
Sort of. I was like close to on time.
So we got some. Let's take a step into the rumor mill for a little bit. Call of Duty Black Ops Gulf 4 is rumored to be featured at the Xbox Showcase in June. This comes from the known leaker over at Insider Gaming. His name is Tom Henderson. Supposedly it's going to be revealed prior to the showcase in a more traditional fashion and outside of Warzone. It'll feature a deep dive into the game, most likely a mission walkthrough from the campaign like they do in the past. I want to remind our audience that this Call of Duty this time will be open world, even though that concept failed with Modern Warfare 3. They're going to try it again apparently. So I don't like the fact that they're taking Warzone and trying to merge it with like their campaign and trying to make it seem like they're this, like, I think there's too many ideas getting crossed over. Like the campaign.
So I have not played really any Call of Duty since the original Modern Warfare 3 or like Black Ops 2.
Oh boy.
So what do you mean by open world? Just so I know.
Modern Warfare, from what I can remember off the top of the dome, Modern Warfare 3 had like these missions that you had to go out and do like in a sandbox type environment.
Okay.
I'm trying to remember. You never played Marvel's Avengers, so I can't really put that into. But it's like these little areas that are like sandboxes, and you go out and do these like objectives, and then I think you get like a main objective. I don't really know in depth of like how the system works, but I do know that most of the people that said that the campaign was trash and it was boring. COD is usually there to take you along for the ride. Like it's usually a narrative that you follow.
Yeah, that's true.
And it, from what the fan base says, like Modern Warfare 3 was one of the worst campaigns. I think IGN gave it a 4. I mean, that's how bad it was. But it's your memories, let them stay in the Modern Warfare 3 and Modern Warfare 2 era.
I have no problem with that.
But it's due to be released in October of this year. So if you still look forward to COD at this time in your life, it's coming in October. Sticking within the rumor mill, Dead Space 2 was rumored to be worked on until EA axed it. Apparently they told them to stop production because the remake of the first one did not sell as well. So this was first reported by game journalist Jeff Grubb over at Giant Bomb, who said the project was in the early stages of production until it was canceled due to poor sales of the first remake. EA actually responded back to this report saying, "We don't normally comment on rumors, but there is no validity to this story." And Jeff wrote back on Twitter saying, "I give you my permission to believe EA if you want, but whenever a company says that isn't true, but they don't specify which part of the story they're talking about, well, yeah." That was his tweet, but I mean, it kind of makes sense because Motive was the developer that was working on the remake, and they also have a Iron Man game in the works, and they were just hired to also work on the Battlefield franchise, so it makes sense that EA would get rid of that. But at the same time, I mean, Dead Space 2 would have made you some money, especially after the success of the first one. I don't know what the sales were for that first Dead Space, honestly, but I'm barely making it through right now. That game it's scarier than I remember. I don't know why, and I used to be able to go through games without like horror games without a problem. I don't know what's wrong with me.
I never could. I'm not going back.
When did you play The Last of Us?
The Last of Us wasn't that scary to me. I mean, there's you have a lot of X-ray vision and stuff.
We'll test your levels of horror.
Oh,
Moving on, publishers are worried about supporting Xbox in the future. This report comes from head of gamesindustry.biz Chris Dring, He said during the game developer conference back in March, the predominant feeling was the status of Microsoft and Xbox. He said two companies, one quite prominent and the other not as much, said that Xbox's performance in Europe is flatlining. He goes on to say, quote, "You can follow our monthly coverage in the games market and you can see that Xbox sales are falling. And it's been falling all throughout last year and it's falling even harder this year." The phrase one major company who released a big game last year said, "I don't know why we bothered supporting it." So they must be hurting over there in Europe if that's the general consensus from major companies.
So they're saying basically they're not sure if it's worth supporting because of the sales are low for the Xbox.
Basically. And from what I can remember, also a lot of the GameStops weren't even selling Xbox games. It was mostly just PlayStation 5 and Nintendo Switch in there. I'm just going off of what I can remember. I wish I had Huey in there to look that up while we were talking. But actually, I'll just go ahead and look it up right now. We can deal with the dead space a little bit.
I was going to say, I mean, I don't know how difficult it is to develop for that, but I mean, assuming like you could just like a port, you know how they port things to PC or vice versa. I mean, it seems like ports come out relatively quickly compared to a complete like ground up thing. So maybe they could just make it for PlayStation and then port it to Xbox.
Yeah, that's true.
If they think they can get extra sales there, I don't know. Or I guess they're just worried about future support long term or just like initial dev costs. I have no idea what exactly they mean.
Yeah.
But yeah. I could understand if you don't think it's going to get sales, if you don't want to waste the time developing for it. But I don't think anyone will actually stop that anytime soon.
Oh, you don't?
I know their sales are. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna like. We're not releasing on Xbox just because it's not profitable or something. I don't think that's gonna happen.
Oh yeah, that would be a major shift if that happened.
Yeah, no.
I guess it's just from them just looking at numbers. It's just like one of those offhanded comments, like, I can't, like, kind of like a cheeky comment, like, I can't believe we're still like producing for them because they're not selling.
Right.
But yeah, I did find the story. This was from also GameIndustry.biz. A lot of the physical games, several European retailers are no longer supporting physical Xbox games. Because obviously, I mean, even that must be the same for like PlayStation 2, because I don't know, a lot of people still buying physical copies of games nowadays. When's the last time you bought?
That's true. Never.
Yeah.
I mean, my PlayStation 5 doesn't have a disc drive, so I used to get them often because I mean, used prices were cheaper.
Right.
But that was really my only reason for getting them.
I mean, but now you have PC, and then it's just so many sales happening all the time.
Yeah, I can get cheap games so often, so many places for PC.
Which is also a problem for you.
Yes, it is.
He also mentions, Chris Dring also mentions that third-party publishers view the market right now as PC and PlayStation 5. He just wants to note that the report specifically mentions European sales. It's unknown if the publisher's reference were European or based somewhere else.
And specifically physical sales, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I can understand that, yeah. Just, you don't want to stock your shelves with a bunch of stuff that no one ends up buying.
Exactly. But still, at the same time, you don't even want a whisper of that showing up at all, especially Xbox. You're already in third place. You don't want people to start going around these major companies. And I don't know what Xbox can do at this point to save themselves. But
I think they're, like I said, I think it seems like they're already working on it. They're offering up their games for PlayStation now.
Yeah. Who knew?
Available everywhere.
Fever dream.
Oh my! It really is. It's cool though. I like it. I'm excited for the future.
We just get PlayStation to get us some help for Helldivers. just let that one game go over there. But yeah, That's all I have for that. COD fans are pretty pissed off by this $80 bundle in the store. The $80 that you spend, it will be going towards a armored gorilla fist themed after King Kong's weapon in his new movie with Godzilla. It's not the price of the glove itself, but it's basically how much money you have to spend in order to unlock it, since it's like
Right.
top tier.
It's like 3 different packs or something like that. You have to.
And it's like 4 Gorilla Kong bundles. Godzilla Kong bundles, and each one is $20. You can't equip any camos on it. Doesn't have any unique inspect animation. It does have a unique inspect animation. So go off with that, I guess. Like, have fun. That's what your $80 got you.
So what else comes in these bundles? Like, what other kind of stuff comes in them? Clearly, it's not just the. Like, that's just like the. Once you get all the Infinity Stones, then you can unlock kind of thing.
I'm gonna look it up. Let's see.
Is it just cosmetics or? Because $20 is a lot still for.
Yes, absolutely. Let's see. So you got 2,400 COD points. That's at $20, I'm guessing, and you get like Kong armor. Okay. Make sure I'm looking at the right one. Yeah, Gorilla Kong, the new Empire Kong Tracer Pack. Yeah. You get a Titan Tech rifle, so a customized LMG. It looks like just different blueprints of the same weapon, because Modern Warfare has that gunsmith. Where you can. That's the one thing I do like about the new COD, is just how much different you can make a weapon.
Right.
But yeah, they basically just selling these different blueprints with like specific skins.
Okay.
You get a decal, a charm, and a finishing move, and then you get and a new loading screen. Gee, I did not know they were selling loading screens now.
They are selling loading screens.
That's what it says. Is loading screen.
Okay. Well.
Dear God. The children, they're just getting.
I think that's funny. That's funny. Like everyone's always like, "Oh, we got to make these loading screens faster," and now they're like, "We're gonna sell custom loading screen." I feel like that would be something they do back in the day when everything's like spinning drives,
Exactly.
moving much slower.
Like, I'm so used to games. The only loading screen you get is when you start up the game. I've gotten spoiled now.
Yeah, that's true.
That's insane to me, man. And it's
Starfield could have sold them.
Right. Absolutely. Oh boy. Y'all could have had a collection at the beginning.
Custom fast travel cutscenes.
You could customize your own loading screen at that point.
Oh my gosh.
Palworld teased their new multiplayer arena mode for this year. The clip is only like 15 seconds long, but it just shows 2 trainers with 3 of their pals going at it in a small arena. At the time, Palworld is still going strong. I looked at their Steam charts. They still had a 24-hour peak of 96,000. So
jeez,
they're pretty healthy over there.
Yeah. No, I watched the little trailer. My goodness, I'm just imagining like when I fight these bosses, it's already sometimes really chaotic. I can't imagine playing against another player.
I'm really interested in seeing how these 1v1s are going to go.
Especially with all the PAL abilities.
Yeah,
there's going to be some insane tech going on here. Where people are going. The strategies people are going to come out with.
And you know how hard people go for Pokemon, so you know that people are not going to see the light of day for a while. There's just going to be one guy in there. I can't wait to see the videos, honestly. But
working out the best combinations of pets to take, or pals to take with you.
The meta team, the videos will start popping up. But yeah, that's for those of you still playing Palworld, aka Better Pokemon. Pretty sure you guys can't wait for that. Also, if you're still playing GTA at this point, just to let you know, your GTA Plus subscriptions are going up in price. Originally, the service launched at $6, but they'll be increasing to $8. The new price is already listed on the PlayStation and Xbox stores. But if you're an existing customer, just make sure to cancel before the 11th of June, because that's when 2 more doubloons will be coming out of your account. And at that point, you're not going to be able to complain, right? I told you here first.
So what comes with the subscription? Because I've never heard of it. I didn't know there was a subscription for
GTA Plus
GTA.
originally launched as like this, like you get certain cars free. I think you get like a car every time they release an update. You get at least one of the cars free, from what I can remember. You also get $500,000 a month, I believe, like as you play. It's for every time you log in monthly, you get that amount of money.
They pay you a salary for
Yeah, basically. And just let you know, $500,000 really isn't a lot of money in GTA's economy.
Oh no, it is. I know now at this point. Last time it was years since I got on last time, but I mean, I had millions of dollars, but I mean, stuff was so expensive, man. Update after update, they just keep increasing prices for everything.
And it's gotten so ridiculous now. Like, I'm concerned about GTA 6 Online's economy, because I know that they're not going to start off like they did on GTA 5. Like, I'm just concerned because I don't. Or they can have the like the objectives that you do. Like, I don't know, whenever they decide to put heists in the game, I hope it's not like an insane grind. There is GTA Online really, at this point, there's plenty of ways to make money. If you just play the game, there's plenty of money to be made. Don't buy shark cards. There's plenty to do. Look up some YouTube.
Yeah, shark cards have definitely decreased in value.
Right.
Like,
and
they're pretty worthless.
They haven't even bumped them up to match.
Yeah, no, they're not matched. The inflation, in-game inflation.
Right. I'm actually loading up the perks so I can be accurate. So it's okay. Become a GTA Plus member and get a special $1 million bonus every month. April. What is this? From April through August. Why just? Oh, it must be like for a few months, and then it bumps. It gets bumped down to the standard $500,000.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So I guess the events, you can store up to 100 vehicles across 5 floors. This is the thing I do not like. This is egregious to me. So, at the point that GTA Plus launched, GTA had a ton of cars in the game. All the cars that they had from the start when GTA launched on PlayStation 3, all the way till now on PlayStation 5. They had a plethora of cars for you to pick from. Do you know that they removed some of those cars?
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah. Oh, so you did hear about them. Okay, well, they put these old cars behind a paywall, and they resell them to you. And
they resell them to you?
Yes.
So wait, you got to get behind the paywall and then buy them?
Yes, absolutely. Because it's called the Vinewood Car Club, and you go in there.
Oh my god!
Vehicles rotate, I think, weekly out of this club.
Oh and they rotate. That's so scummy.
Yes, and they're pre-customized to make them look like they're new. I can do this to myself. I don't need pre-customized vehicles. But yeah, that's what they have going on.
Wow.
So they took old vehicles out, and now they're reselling to you. So technically, I have some pretty expensive cars in my garage now because I've kept some of them. But this just makes me concerned for when GTA 6 launches.
So basically, you get like quality of life features and cash with the subscription.
Right. Yep. Exactly.
Okay.
Yep. Stuff that should have already been in there.
Car storage seems like quality of life. Not
It is. Absolutely. They just let you be able to organize your contacts in your phone.
Oh yeah, I remember you saying that.
Yeah. Just insane.
Have mercy.
How 100 developers can do but more updates than this.
You just wait. they're gonna put a subscription inside of GTA that you pay for with real money. So like you'll have a satellite radio in your cars in GTA if you pay the game subscription.
Man, do not give them, because they would do that.
They would.
They-
They totally would. They
especially-
license some music and then they sell you. You subscribe to get the music playing.
Right. Either that or they let you play like music from your phone through your car, but you have to pay the subscription
Oh
first.
yeah,
That would
yeah.
be something they would do.
Yep.
Yeah, great game. I mean, I have over 1,000 hours in GTA at this point. I got my money's worth. Did you hear about Fallout 4?
No.
Yeah,
What about it?
They're getting a next gen update on April 25th.
Oh really?
It'll be playable at 60 frames. You get some quality and performance modes, which will allow you to pick between, more pretty or more frames, basically. PC players will also be getting a free update with next-gen features, including ultra-wide monitor support. It'll also be available in the Epic Games Store, and it'll be Steam Deck verified, so you can take your caps on the go.
So you said is this a free update?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
It'll also receive new content, a new quest featuring the Enclave, with Enclave-based customization for yourself and weapons and stuff like that. It's also
I'm assuming this is like following with the release of the show, maybe.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're like, oh, we're gonna get attention on the game. Let's pop out this free update.
Exactly. Also, it'll come with a new makeshift weapon pack. It'll allow players to use random objects as weapons. So,
Oh, nice.
smash somebody over the head with a coffee cup. Go ahead.
The old Baldur's Gate
Right.
breadstick killer or something. I don't know.
Well, yeah, I thought that was pretty cool for them to do. I might just go back and play Fallout again myself.
Yeah, free updates are always nice, and I mean, especially when you get the visual upgrade too, because
Exactly.
a lot of companies will charge for that. So
Right. Actually, just to make sure this is a free up. I mean, even at $10, that wouldn't matter. But since it's such an old game,
yeah,
I think it'll be ridiculous. Yeah, it's free update. So yeah.
nice.
Let's see. Oh yeah, Baldur's Gate won Best Game at the Bafta Games Awards this year, which I feel like is well deserved. I mean, everybody saw that.
I'm so shocked. So
Right.
surprised.
They're just sweeping the competition at this point. I don't even know why the rest of y'all even showed up when Baldur's Gate is at this point. The game absolutely deserved that award. Did you also see that Prince of Persia is getting a roguelike from the Dead Cell developers?
Oh no, I didn't see that. So this is the new game. It's not like a game mode for the one that recently released.
No, this is a new one.
Oh, nice.
This
Okay.
was announced during the AAA Initiative showcase.
Oh yeah. I have some announcements for that. Yeah.
Coming out pretty soon, releasing May 14th, 2024 through Steam.
Oh, yeah, that is.
Access.
Nice.
I'll definitely be looking forward to that. But that's all the stories I had. What do you have for us? Did I miss?
All right, so I'll start with the triple I initiative since we were just talking about that. I had some more announcements from that. So we got Slay the Spire 2. Boy, you got no idea how excited I am about this.
Dude,
You talking about 1,000 hours in the game? This is my 1,000-hour game.
Slay the Spire?
I'm approaching. I'm really close. I think I'm at like 980 years. I can't remember. It's pretty.
980?
Yeah.
In a
It
single
says- I said I like roguelites. Okay, this is my first one that I ever played, and man, it made me fall in love with the genre. I'm just constantly searching for that high again. But they're gonna have a new class, the Necrobinder, and they'll still have the Ironclad and the Silent, and it'll be early access 2025, so it'll be a while.
Oh,
But I wonder if also one of the reasons why it's going to be a while before it releases in early access is, I don't know if you knew this, but remember when Unity was doing all that nonsense with the like per download
yeah.
fees?
Yep.
Yeah, so Slay the Spire is made in Unity, but they like decided after all that craziness, they swapped over to an open source engine, Godot.
Oh, okay.
So they redid like they had like 2 years worth of work. Yeah, I think they had 2 years worth of work in it, and they redid it in this new engine.
Wow. Did you know the dedication?
Yeah, that's like the biggest middle finger. Like we've been working with this engine forever. Like games probably halfway done at this point. We're gonna start over on a new engine because we just hate your policies so much. But yeah, that's coming out 2025.
Can't even imagine sell that to your team. Like, hey,
hey.
Know that work out
and you can pay your team more money since you're not
that's true, yeah.
nickel and dime to death.
Yeah, sign me up.
You know Slay the Spire is going to sell well.
Yeah, absolutely.
So also Risk of Rain 2 free update. Loving their free updates. That one actually is going to have a Dead Cells crossover skin.
Oh, okay. Nice.
As well as some new artifacts and a new map.
I gotta go back and try that game. I was very new to my PC and was struggling.
Risk of Rain is glorious. I'll gladly play it with you. So many broken combinations. You want to talk about? I remember you talking about falling in love with the build and then losing it.
Yeah.
Boy, you won't be sad because there's another build right around the corner waiting for you. There's so many broken builds that you can make, and it is glorious. And then the last one I had that I saw was Vampire Survivors getting a new DLC based on, it's like a Contra. I don't know if you know about Contra, but Contra DLC crossover.
I do not. That is a side-by-side, right?
Yep.
Contra is, yeah.
Yeah. It's Operations Gun DLC. So they're adding, let's see, how many? 22 fully automatic weapons.
Good God.
4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 new characters.
Oh, okay. Nice. Vampire.
I bought. I think I bought.
Vipers?
Yeah, Vampires are. Have you played it? I thought you played it on Steam Deck.
Oh, I haven't even touched it.
Oh, okay, it was like one of the most popular games, and kind of set off a genre. The genre already existed, I believe, but it just popularized it.
Oh, okay.
But I bought a couple of their DLCs already, and they have like I can't remember if it's online as well, but I know they have local co-op, and that was awesome playing that too.
There was a lot on the screen. I'm looking at images.
Oh yeah, no, you definitely get the bullet hell thing on there.
God.
But no, it was really fun. I'm excited to see these new characters and the new weapons. The weapons are always cool. New maps as well. I feel like they always give you good content for like the price they charge for stuff.
Mm-hmm. Oh, well, what was the? Well, this one's free, right?
No, this will be a paid DLC.
Okay, paid deals.
Like the other ones are on sale right now for, let's see, $2 and $1.60. Like they're dirt cheap, man.
Oh, that's nothing.
Yeah, so then this new one coming out is probably going to be max. I don't know. It's a crossover, so maybe it'll be like more expensive, $5 maybe.
All the others charging you $40 for a mission.
Yeah. Yeah, you get all those new characters, all the new weapons, new maps. I mean, they go all out on their DLC.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I mean, I'm really getting into the indie games now, because you're gonna have to come with it for $70. I have got to trust you as a developer before I give you my 70. It's easy for me to like throw $30 or $40 at something. You know,
I'm telling you, they're gonna have to start being more consistent, like releasing demos for these big games, because there's no way I'm going to go in blind, or even with just a review, because a lot of things you have to play to get. Like, no, give me a demo, let me play the demo, and then I'll decide after that if I'm going to spend $70 or we might talk about the $130.
Yes, exactly. And speaking of what you just said about you know, not trusting like not trusting a review, that it's kind of hard with, like, I know you say you don't like the Division, but I never would have bought the Division at 70, or I think this was like during the $60 phase. I never would have bought that game full price just looking at a review and watching somebody else play.
I think a lot of you have to play.
Yeah, I got that game really cheap and actually sunk over 300 hours into it. But yeah, some of these games I'm like, no, I don't trust you enough to spend that much money.
Yeah, I don't understand why demos aren't that popular. If the game's already complete, you take a
Right.
section of that, chop it out, put some exciting parts in there. Maybe you get like one where you can toss in some like, where you're talking about Division, put in some like mid-tier gear, let them test out a few builds,
Exactly.
make it timed, or like just a couple missions, just something. Get the feel of the game. I mean,
Right. And it's like you
to
said,
me, if you're confident in your game, demo is like
that's what I was gonna say.
a no-brainer.
Right. Well, if you try to do all this shady stuff, like behind, like, what was that? Oh my God, I almost called the name of that game that wouldn't let IGN review their game. Like, oh, Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
Would not, you're starting to do this shady stuff, bro. Like, it's like we're looking at you. The whole world is looking at you. Like,
Yeah.
all of us have a problem with IGN reviews. But at the same time, if you're not letting one of the top dogs review your game, we're all going to be like, whoa, like, what's going on over there? But yeah, if you're confident in what you made, release that demo.
Yeah, I don't need all that when I'm paying a pack of gum for a DLC. But for Vampire Survivors, I'm like, oh, I like the game. Oh, I guarantee you $1.50. I'll love the DLC.
$1.50, I don't even. That a bag of chips costs more than that.
You are not kidding, man. Vending machine, I pay you $1.75, $2 for a bag of chips. Air is air.
That DLC costs less than a bag of air. Yeah,
That's
well,
fantastic.
that's the type of DLC packs I want. Give me cheaper than a bag of air DLC. That's where we're at right now. We just can't
And then
trust.
I was just gonna say my last DLC announcement was for Remnant 2. They're releasing their second one.
I saw that. I might hop
April 23rd.
April 23rd. Okay,
Yeah.
Right.
Also $10.
$10. Yep.
Yeah, it's gonna be its own separate story again, just like the previous one.
McDonald's meals cost more than that now.
Yeah, true. The previous one was the Awakened King. That one expanded on, what was it, Lawson, I think, or whatever it was called. This one's gonna expand on Yesha, the foresty one.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, I watched. This one's called the Forgotten Kingdom. I watched the trailer for it, or the teaser, or whatever. Man,
Yeah, so did I.
the world looks so interesting, and then the
Right.
new enemy types,
Yeah, they
like
looked
the
insane.
living stone kind of animated armor suits and all that. That looked awesome.
Yeah.
I'm excited. And that one boss that they tease with all the guys drumming at the top while you fight.
I think I missed that one, but yeah.
Oh my god.
Those developers like that deserve like that influx of cash. Give us, $70 worth of your work.
The thing is, it's only $10,
Right.
and people are getting like, just like playing the story of the previous DLC, people are getting like 8 hours out of it. It's $10.
Yes, that's crazy to
New
me.
weapons, new classes, because they're gonna have a new class with this new one as well.
Yeah.
And if you go based on this trend, it seems like their third DLC is going to be, what is it, Nerud, whatever the robot place was,
Okay, yeah.
because it seems like they're expanding on each zone.
Okay. Yeah, that's why I kind of wanted to wait till like they pushed all their DLCs up, then I can play them all. Get my next 60 or however long they are.
Right, instead of piecemealing it, just play it all together.
Exactly.
You can you can get them separately for $10, or you can get the packs. You can still buy the pack for $25. I'm sure they'll keep it the same price after they release the third one anyway. So
Yeah, and since they already have
save $5.
Yeah, I have no problem spending $25 on something like that. Double A and indie at this point. But yeah, that's all I had. Other than the people are just going absolutely feral over Star Wars Outlaw.
Oh my god.
We'll talk about that another time. We're already out of time. Did you have any other last thoughts?
No.
Anything else? Okay. Let us know in the comments if you're enjoying the Fallout series. I want to know people's opinions. I gave it a 9.
That's on Amazon. Yeah.
Yeah, it's on Amazon Prime. Yeah, I've
Okay, yeah.
thought about streaming it, but yeah. Let me know in the comments if you guys are enjoying the series. Let me know if you still got your GTA Plus subscriptions. But yeah, that's it. Also, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss an episode. Go and check out our Elden Ring video, and also check out the Sworn review that we put out a couple of
Yeah,
days
that
ago.
game's awesome. That game's
Yeah, the game
awesome.
is amazing. But yeah, we'll catch you guys next time.
See ya.
Bye.